Well, good morning everyone, and thank you for joining me for another Joe Locke style Tai Chi and Qigong class. Let's just go through everything that we have done. We're going to start with our salute, so let's take right hand in fist, left hand straight with the thumb tucked back, feet together, hands together, and we salute. Lovely, so just release, relax down, make sure that everything feels that it's in the right place, you're comfortable, and we'll do just a couple of moments of standing. So we'll use the Taoist method, Master Locke's method, which means we begin with our heels together and our toes a little bit apart. You may notice that this is just a more comfortable way of standing, maybe a more natural way of standing. So if you can feel into your body like this, and then just to feel the difference, bring your feet parallel and notice the difference. Now they're both fine, they're both good for Wuji, but we're going to do it this way today. So we lengthen up through the top of the head, the chin slightly down and back, and release, relax down through your body. Yes, you're a good dog. Yes. Okay, breathe and calm. Gently point the fingers down. Feeling all 10 fingers. Feeling into the body. Feeling into your surroundings. Calming down. Listen behind. And we open stance. Fix the feet to parallel. Hello, puppy. What do you want? Think she wants out, maybe? Okay, so we lengthen up through the top of the head. Again, we keep the top of the head light, the chin slightly down and back, and we relax. Now, Master Locke has said to us you can just stand like this. And indeed, the Chen masters also say you can stand like this. You can leave your hands dangling down. It is a viable stance. But I'd like to sort of go in a little bit more to Zanzong, so we're going to float the hands a little bit forwards and away and draw up. So this is another option. Your hands can be anywhere between belly and chest height. We just want to relax and engage to the fingertips. I'm getting the puppy dog eyes. She's really asking for something. What do you want? Good dog. Okay, so we breathe and relax. Listen for any areas of tension. And when you find them, breathe into them, let go through them. Good job. All right, let's relax the arms down. going to let this dog out before she starts barking at me. Good. And you can feed your weight into one side and close. You're very good. Yes. And recover. Good dog. We'll go see Mummy. Go on. Go see Mummy. Right. So that was Penny. Okay. Hello. Yes. She's back. So, very good. So Master Lock, as any of the, well, most of the masters that I've worked with, encourage us to do standing practice. Master Lock suggests if you have all the time in the world and if you're, serious into your training, you do half an hour of standing, then you do your training, and then you do another half hour of standing. So if we did that, then we'd just stand for an hour basically, because we've only got an hour. So let us move on into our 7 stars in rotations Qigong. So let's lengthen up, please, through the top of the head, the chin slightly down and back, and release. Relax down. Same posture, same practice, lengthen the fingers down. Listen to the fingers, breathing into them. And as you breathe, as you feel into your fingers, you'll notice they start to tingle. They may even start to feel plump or very full. And this is what we want. We're initiating the flow of qi. And once we've got that feeling of fullness, then we can start to circulate the qi. So off we go into open door 5, please. Good dog. She doesn't normally join us for class. She's not sure what to do with herself. Relax down. And turn. Deep breath. Good, let's rest, relaxing, checking posture, breathing to center. Movement 2, yin-yang duality. Change direction. Please think of moving your center, and that moves the arms. So this is not an arm movement. It looks like it, but it's not. It's a center movement. Keep the hands sensitive, listening and feeling. Good, and let's come back into center, draw in, float up and expand, and continue. changing direction. You can play with the speed that you do this. I seem to naturally go quite fast. Willem takes his time and goes really slowly. Actually, with Tai Chi, you can play with the speed. As long as you're connecting with the movements, you're keeping structure moving from center, there's no speed limit. Ready? Movement 3. We gather, breathing in. Gather the bowl of chi to the forehead, point to the eyebrows, guide it down the face and neck. Open at the collarbone, pointing the fingers into the body, connect with your energy. Drawing around your feet and up your back. Good dog. Round the waist and relax to center. Our door is like a drum there. Good. It used to be glass until I fell through it as a child, and now it's Perspex. And it's like a drum for the dog. Come on then. Cover center, breathe, relax. Notice your heart rate, how the body feels, any sensations running through the muscles. Notice how everything calms down really quite quickly. Then we go again, we take a deep breath, gather. We're guiding our energy, or rather connecting with our energy at the level of our fingertips. Turn the palms, keep the body upright, keep the knees in line with the toes, up the back, waist, and relax to center. Check posture. Relax to center. Good, keep going please. One more time, ready, and check posture, relax to center. Just notice the subtle calming of the body. It is like moment by moment, you can't quite feel the difference, but overall, very quickly, everything settles. Good, and release. And we start our little rotations. Reminds me of going outside before dawn to practice Tai Chi. Did that, a little bit this morning, but a couple of days ago I went outside and I was doing my standing practice with my eyes closed. When I started, it was dark. And when I opened my eyes, it was light. I was like, oh, it changed. I didn't stand that long. The sun actually comes up quite quickly. But we want to listen and observe these little changes, especially when we do our centering or standing practice. We listen and feel for every nuance, everything that we can feel. Good, let's flip the toes to our front left. I'm turning a bit more, hopefully, so that you can see. And let's do our little choo-choo train. So our hands are parallel. See what I mean? We're doing this. Doing this, yeah, and we're turning the waist to power the movement. So we start at the base of the spine. We want it to be very loose. Think of the spine as dangling down from the crown of the head. and we walk up the rungs of the ladder of our spine, gently turning the waist, but feeling the way up the spine at the level of your hands. Now you can be very diligent and do 32 for each vertebrae. I tend to just go by feel more than that. Just feel my way through every level as best I can, keeping the crown of the head raised, the chin slightly down and back, so that we can get in there to the neck vertebrae. Good. And we're going to step, skim across, come under the armpit, and tiger to the west. Right hand under, expand, rotate and step. Phoenix to the south. Snake to the north. So we turn the toes, turn the waist, swing the arms around, look over the shoulder and press the hands away, keeping the curve, the S-shape release. Lasso the hands, flip the toes, look over the shoulder, press the hands away. Beautiful. Return to center for our turtle. Cross the hands. Sit back, fill the back, hands level with the feet, chin down and back, lengthen the top of the head, stretch the neck, stretch the entire body, engage it, and release. And again we turn to the southeast. Okay, so we're going to do our gold. We step through, roll back, float up, square up. Step through, roll back, float up, square up. Yeah, and we step. Let's do that again, please, because you just do. I did too much. Let's do it again. So we turn and step through, roll back, float up, square up. Step through, that's where it ends. Or you can keep going if you have more space. Water practice, we block, we step back and pierce, block, step back and pierce. Let's do the forwards version. Block, turn out, step through, pierce, block, turn out, step through, pierce. Let's go back with water. Block, step back, pierce, block, step back, pierce. Let's go forward again. And back. For kidneys and bladder. Good. Okay, now we move on to our liver and gallbladder wood element. We cycle the hands, take a half step and stretch. Good. Cycle the hands, big step, and we can keep going. Half step, stretch, and step, stretch, and step. We only do this with the left leg leading. And let's turn to look at the fire element for heart and small intestines. We step, swing up, block in front of the heart. We press forwards and rise. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, it's like Jade Maiden plays shuttles. We slide it down and repeat. Step, block, turning the palm in front of heart, rise. Slide down one more time. Step, block, in front of the heart, and rise. Well done. And earth element for stomach and spleen. Big bowl rotates. Breathe. Feel for the connection between the two hands. Feel the energy ball. Good. Come in. Step out. Repeat. To get us into our 6 harmonies. Ready? We're going to swing the arms down. Turn, step through, and open left. Back the way we came. Arms up, toes in. Step back and swing. Throw the arms up. Step through. Open right. Keep turning in the same direction. Step the back foot through and cross the arms. Circle. Cross the arms. Circle. Martial flowers. Cross and circle. Cross and circle. Let's step forwards. Cross and circle. Step forwards. Cross and circle. Step back. Cross and circle. Step back. Cross. Turn and cross and circle. Cross and circle. 3 and 4. You could do just static or you could do stepping. Any combination of the two. And rest. Take a breath. We rest the hands level with the waist, palms facing down, check posture. Feel the top of the head floating up, the chin slightly down and back, calming down, point to the floor. And prepare for movement 7, 7 stars in rotation. So we again begin with the heels together. Can you see? Not quite. Heels together, toes a little bit apart. Check posture. Relax to center. Let's scoop. Right hand under, there's your little ball. Turn the little ball, push your left heel out. Left hand swings towards the center of the circle, release. Look past your hand into the distance as you turn around that center point. Are we ready? And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn in, hug ball, release, left. Repeat, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Take a breath. Let's try that again, shall we? Just for a bit of practice. So heels together. We could do it the other way first, just for fun. Should we do that? Let's try it. So we lengthen up. Relax down. Let's scoop. Bring the left hand under, right hand on top. Turn the little ball, push your right heel out. Release your left foot. Right hand towards the center of the circle. Relax into center. Keep good posture. Off you go. 1, 2, 3, halfway. 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn in. Right hand on top of the ball, release. Left hand towards center. Check posture. Relax to center. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. Take a breath. Again, we just rest level with the waist for a moment. Breathing and calming down into the belly. Then point to the finger, point to the finger, point to the floor, and heel tap to close. Very good. So that was our warm-up. Well done. I hope you're enjoying the 7 stars and rotations. I find the 7 steps around, I'm still a toddler. I'm still crawling at learning Bagua. But it is an introduction to Bagua. It's kind of stepping you through Tai Chi principles and finishing in the ultimate end game is Bagua. And I think that's very interesting coming from a Tai Chi teacher, a Tai Chi master, who is also a Bagua master. I think people who embrace Bagua, or whatever your love, you're going to try and nudge people towards it. So he's going, yeah, let's do some Tai Chi. Let's finish with Bagua. It's the ultimate. So funny, Tai Chi Chuan means supreme ultimate fist. Bagua means circle walking. So, but yeah, whatever style you master, you're going to think of that as the supreme ultimate. So here's a fella who has mastered both, and he's guiding us gently towards Bagua. I like the gentle guidance in. I've dabbled in Bagua over the years, just tiny bit here and there, and always felt it was too difficult. But actually, with Master Locke's guidance, with this form, I feel it is starting to feel somewhat more accessible rather than just difficult. All right, let's move on, please. I hope you find it accessible too, that you're enjoying it. That's the main thing, that if you enjoy it, your energy blossoms. So let's have a look at our Phoenix form. Are you happy, folks, to do it on both sides today? Can I see a thumbs up or down? Up, yeah? Okay, lovely. So let's just go through the whole thing, and remember, we want to just keep our wits about us at the end of the first side to go into the second side. I tend to find that at the end of the first side, I'm quite forwards in the room, so I'll probably scoot back as well, and you may need to do the same. So we have to be a bit forgiving of ourselves and each other when it comes to practicing in a small space. So we have these extra little steps sometimes just to get us so that we don't bounce off the walls. All right, are we ready? So again, heels together, toes a little bit apart. You're talking about 90 degrees angle in total. So no more than 45 degrees with each foot. It shouldn't be sort of Charlie Chaplin or ballet dancer degree, but just a comfortable, neutral, toes open a bit. Let's lengthen up. Chin slightly down and back. Calming down. Listening behind. And let's begin. Right hand under to begin. If you need more space, take it. Release. Expand. Front foot steps forwards. Good. How did you get on? Okay. So, second side just? Yeah, okay. How would it be, folks, if we just go through the second side once? Would that be an idea? Yeah, okay. Because it's less familiar, or rather it's familiar but flipped, so that can be very confusing. Sometimes that scenario that it's familiar but not is more difficult than just following something completely new. So just try to relax into it and go with the flow. I know myself trying to flip something very familiar, one's instinct can try to course correct and you'll end up doing it, somehow you manage to get back the way you did it normally. So pay attention, but don't stress. I think that's the sort of key to all Tai Chi. And often as beginners, even intermediates, even advanced practitioners to a certain extent, they're stressing about getting it right. Whereas actually once you let go of the reins and just flow, that's when you get most of the health benefits, you know, that we want to get it right, but yeah, just mellow. Take a little breath and just follow if you have to, but see if you can keep just one step ahead in your mind. What's next? Ah, yes, and that guides the energy in. So where the mind goes, the energy follows. All right, so on the second side then, shall we go from the transition? We'll do the transition. So we're here, standing on the right. You've got right hand in fist and left hand is sort of pressing the air between. Good, okay. So left hand scoops under, right hand opens. Stretch the ball, turn the ball, step the same foot forwards. Left hand in fist. Very good. Very good. Better? Yeah, yeah, very nice. Well done. Now, I'm just realizing I had said about 45 degrees with the feet. Actually, there's this very pertinent number that Master Locke talks about a great deal. Does anyone remember that number? It's 23.4. I know it sounds incredibly accurate, but Master Locke uses this degree again and again and again. And if we think about it, I was talking about 45 degrees, but if you times 23.4 by 2, okay, it's not 45, but it's pretty close. And he's using this angle, this very specific angle, because it's part of the reason, as far as I know, is because it's the angle of the Earth, the tilt of the Earth. So he's using nature as his guide. And so you'll hear this degree again and again and again. So actually the feet together, he wants it to be 23.4 degrees on each side. So that's roughly 45 degrees in all. So it's not 90, it's 45-ish. So you can get your protractor out and measure it very carefully, but you don't need to. So what else is 23.4 degrees? A lot. The head, for example, is 23.4 degrees angled downwards. So we often say top of the head floating up, chin slightly down and back. That's 23.4 degrees. So actually, if the head is ever so slightly angled forwards, that gives you the length in your neck. So Master Lock actually gives you a measurement rather than just saying slightly. He says tip the head forwards 23.4 degrees, and that is the angle that the Earth tilts at. Now, of course, the Earth wobbles a bit. It doesn't just stay at that degrees. But this is a measurement that Master Lock uses again and again and again. The hand position, the palm when it's open is not flat. The thumb is slightly curved in. You'll never guess what degree. 23.4 degrees. So slight curve inwards, which gives you your, I'm trying to get the black background there, you get your curve of your hand rather than the flat hand. So the little finger edge is slightly in, but that gives you your cup of the laogong as opposed to a flat hand, which makes the laogong tight like a drum. So we want a little bit of a curve on the hand. So he uses this degree again and again and again in all different ways. I can't think of half of them right now, but that is a pertinent number. So if in doubt, think 23.4 degrees. Okay, so let's move on and just have a little flow through our Immortals form. I want the focus today to be on flow. That doesn't mean that we speed up. We can pause in areas. It's really nice if we strike a pose and hold it, but I don't want you to I don't want you to just stop. I want you to see if you can sink, release, and open into any pose that you strike. So flow does not mean stop. You can think of a flowing river. Sometimes it seems to pause and then it continues on. Sometimes a river might look like it's not moving, and yet it is. So that is also flow. Flow does not mean speed up. All right, let's give it a go. Just checking in on screen. Good, good. Let's lengthen up. And release, hang, relax down. Find all 10 fingers, gently lengthen them down. And let's begin. Left hand under. So we pluck the right hand, turn to the back and step to the side left. We turn to the left, pluck the left hand, right hand opens, feed the weight, pluck the right hand, relax to center. Fishing toad. Very good. How did you get on? Thumbs up? Really? Excellent. Yes? Nice. All right, good stuff. Let's finish, folks, with a little wind down. I'd like to do a wee bit of silk reeling with you. I find silk reeling very soothing. I think it's great as a standalone exercise, great for warm up, great for warm down. Which one will we do? Let's do the big spiral, maybe the medium spiral from Chen style. So it's not lock style, but Master Lock loves Chen style and practices Chen style for his own enjoyment, as we all do. So it goes very nicely. There's no clash between the styles. I really like masters who encourage you to do Tai Chi, regardless, as long as it's good quality. Even Grandmaster Chen, he doesn't care what style you do, he just wants you to do it well. I like that. So let's do our best. So we have our feet together to begin, we lengthen up, chin slightly down and back. Take a breath, stretch the fingers down, calming down. Let's release, belly, hips, knees. One hand to waist, the other hand releases, extends forwards. Take a nice big step, open, and open the toes to 23.4 degrees. Okay, so we roll a hand over and we feed shoulder, elbow, hands, fingertips. Feel for the natural barrier and release. Shoulder and hip slice diagonally back. Feed the weight across, untwisting, and square up, roll up. Repeat. Feed across, spiral and slice. Feed across, hand above foot, and roll up. Breathe. Last time. This time as you feed across, bring the other foot in. relax down. Now we do the same to the other side, so we come parallel again. We lengthen up, chin down and back, deep sigh. Release. Release belly, hips, knees, hand to waist. Touch the center line. Step open. Turn the toe to 23.4 degrees. Off you go. We roll up. And shoulder, elbow, hands, fingertips. Release. Shoulder and hips spiral. Untwist as you feet across. And square up. Spiral. Feet across, hand above foot, square up to roll up. Three more, please. Last time. And this time, as we feet across, we bring the foot in and relax down. Very good. So that's the large spiral from Silk Reeling 2 from Chen Style. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do Silk Reeling 2 this year with Chen Yinjun. There's only so much you can fit into 4 days. But I love Silk Reeling 2. It's really enjoyable. I love all Tai Chi. But you get little pets, don't you? You get ones, oh, I like that one. And they change over the years. I hope you enjoyed that. Very nice, enjoyable, expansive, nice for just releasing, for aiding breath, for just generally soothing and calming the mind after more complex movements. So let's finish with a little bounce on our heels. Let everything go nice and wobbly. And stand, breathing, relaxing into your body. Feeling whatever is expressing itself. And let's cover center. Hug the elbows gently in. Use your hands to guide your awareness into the very center of your belly. And feel your energy is stronger. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. Relax down. And we shall salute Xie Sang Hao and Lao Shi Hao for our teacher among us. Thank you so much for joining me today, folks. You work very hard. It's lovely to see your progress and your confidence building with Master Locks style. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Thank you, and see you next time.